Hello to day 2. You can just see the adventure playground and the log flume out there. So we're on the 9th floor, and it's got 2 lifts that go up to here, which is quite good. Everything's quite accessible. There are stairs as well. The floor looked a bit mouldy the first time we saw it, but actually it's quite funky look. Anyway, our room is just down here, and hopefully you'll see Lucy. You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think you can fit my jumper in there? Sure.
This is our room. There is a bottom bunk and a top bunk.
That's my bunk.
That's your bunk.
Yeah.
There is a toilet. It's
And
tiny.
toilet.
It's not another toilet, there's just the bathroom.
Yeah.
Sink. Hello. Bath. Shower.
And
Towels.
the big spinny thing.
As Lucy puts it, the big spinny thing.
It's a fan, Lucy. It's the
And
only
this is
fan
where
we'll
we
ever
put
get.
our clothes.
Double bed. And
These are my
this is a
extra
wardrobe thing.
smelly shoes.
These are Lucy's extra smelly shoes. It's quite good at night time actually, because this light isn't too bright to affect these two. It's almost like a separate room, which is quite nice.
Also, I got a big.
There's a TV, which, oh yes, Lucy's got a first visit badge. TV, which does have some English channels in, mainly CBeebies, what was the other one? Pop Kids,
Yeah.
and then the main channels and Film 4. There is a tiny, tiny little kettle. And I noticed they have an English plug. So we didn't need to get a special charger. I got a USB charger. And you can change the heads there. So this is a view. This is so the peasants can look at the posh hotel. You can see, no, hang on, open the window. There you go. As you can see, it's not particularly a nice day, but it is going to improve slightly. So I can't even remember what that hotel is. It looks a bit posh. In fact, they've got an outdoor swimming pool. Although this has an indoor swimming pool, so no. And this is the other room. Let's pull the curtains.
There's too much beds.
Too many beds, yeah.
Yeah. We got an extra too much.
So this is the one that we were upgraded. We were meant to have just this, and then we got this extra room. I don't know if we got this extra room because of my priority access card, or whether we got this extra room because they didn't have any of the normal ones. So I honestly have no idea. But it is quite pleasant. The thing that's really, really annoying is the bathroom, or the toilet even, makes this god-awful noise all night because there's no window. So it has an extractor fan going, and it's really loud and spasmodic, so it's really annoying. No, in the toilets. Anyway, that's our room. I mean, we were exhausted, so we crashed out completely. So it's completely adequate for what we need. Okay, I'm off now. Okay, so we're heading into the park, and I've just done this diagram so you can see if you, as you're approaching the main Disney park, it's a good idea to have a look out to see which of the aisles is disabled. They have like a movable sticker badge thing. No, it's a sign even that you can get priority entrance for disabled users. We went down the side of the park each time, so where you can see the light green arrow, they had one both sides of the hotel there, and it was quite a quick way in actually. You didn't have to go through all the queuing system. Okay, so the first ride we went on was the Haunted Mansion, which I thought Lucy would never want to go on. You go up to the exit like you do with many of the rides. The only disadvantage with going to the exit we found was that you don't get to see, if you've been to the Haunted Mansion before, which I had, the queuing system normally has some amazing animatronics or illustrations, or I mean they always make the queues so interesting. I mean it's an advantage if you're disabled to not have to do all the queuing, but it does mean you miss out on some of this staging, which is quite impressive, really. So Lucy didn't get to have that experience, but on the other hand, I mean, the ride was great, so it was well worth doing. So it's time for Thunder Mountain, and Thunder Mountain has been there for years, as has the Haunted Mansion actually. You go up through the exit in Thunder Mountain, and they actually have seating, which is quite handy, right near where you have to wait to go on. So going in at the exit, the queue is of course substantially different. The thing that you do miss though is all the sort of decoration that normally the queues have. But it was still pretty wonderful. Excited? Lucy?
Yeah.
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 So we've come the quick access on Thunder Mountain, and this is our set. Okay, we thought as we were in Frontierland, we would go and visit the theatre. And they got the Lion King showing, and I've never seen it before, and Lucy has seen the show in Southampton. And I really fancied seeing it. So the queuing, you really have to pay attention to the signage, and you will get there. It's kind of a bit bizarre because what happens is that there is a large area and you get to sort of stand near the front of it, and then all the other queues fill in behind you, but there's no like line or anything like that, which is a bit strange. When you get inside the theatre, the front 2 rows are for priority access only. So it's the ground is flat, the seats are low down, it's so much easier and more comfortable. And not only that, you don't have to climb up all the hideous stairs. There are lots of stairs in the seating area, and they're very, very high and steep. So no, it was brilliant. The seating was amazing.
outside. But think as you work, and this. My words are impossible pride. It's clear from your vacant expression. The lies are the all upstairs. But we're talking games and sensation. Even me can be caught unaware. Ain't no passing craze. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's all going free. Philosophy. The secret of the chapter. Turn away from me. It's going back, he's nothing. But I can decide. Why won't it be the king I love it? The king I see inside. Can you feel the love tonight? When he's the evening brings all like the world.
Lucy got sausage and chips children meal with a drink and fruit, and we go back for ice cream. And Joey got a barbecue meal with a big drink, and I got a salad, and because it actually looked quite nice, and I don't like barbecue very much. And I got some fries,
And I got more ketchup.
and she got more ketchup. Yeah, she's eating all the ketchup. Meanie. We are in, I can't remember where we are even, but it's right near in Frontierland,
This is
right near the
Cowboy,
theatre.
Cookout barbecue.
Oh, Cowboy Cookout Barbecue. Right, okay. So we came here because we thought it might be quiet, and it was actually. It's quite nice. Lots of free tables, so it's not too bad. So we're going to tuck in. Okay, tummy's full. We thought we'd go to the Pirates of the Caribbean next. Not always a good thing when you've got a full stomach, but it was great. The queues were a lot shorter again. It's a really good water ride. There are bits that are really fast though, just to warn you. Okay, one of my favourite rides now is Peter Pan's flight. It is so amazing. So this is the Peter Pan ride, which legendarily has the worst queue ever. With priority access, we got in over there and we just had to do this little bit here and then we got straight on the ride. Which, oh my god, it's a lifesaver. But it's such a cute ride. Did you enjoy it, Joey? Did you enjoy it, Lucy?
Yeah, it was really fun, and I liked how it was setting like the scene of like when they go to help Peter Pan and then they get trapped.
Yeah.
And they're all happy.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too. That was really good. Now, we are in Fantasyland, and over there I can see the Queen of Hearts castle. Should we go see if we can find it? Okay, we got totally sidetracked and went to Pinocchio and Snow White because the queues were short. If you're wanting a fluffy, happy ending kind of ride, neither of these are those. They focus on all the horrible parts in both the stories, and they are actually surprisingly scary, I think, for little ones. So don't, whatever you do, go on thinking, oh, this is going to be Snow White and you're going to see all the little dwarves doing things. Yeah, that doesn't happen. You see the evil stepmother most of the time. It's pretty horrible. Anyway, yeah, just don't do it. Okay, so accessibility on this ride was just so lovely. We had to wait quite a while, so you still had to wait, but the queuing was so much easier. There was a bench to sit on and everything, and we just took our turn, but it was really good fun. And it's a lovely quiet ride going around and looking at all these different scenes from various different fairy tales. But it's gorgeous and quite sedate. You do need a hand to get out of the boat though, just to warn you. So we did manage to watch the main parade earlier on in the rain, and it was pretty awful. In fact, I think it was yesterday. I can't remember what day it is. And it was really wet. You couldn't see anything. It was a nightmare. But we all needed the toilet, so we found this spot that was really quiet. And actually, it's where the whole of the parade starts. And so everyone was fresh, and it was brilliant. It was really good. If you want seating, and then there's another little section further on where there is seating, but you'd want to grab that early, and I couldn't guarantee that somebody wouldn't stand in front of you either. So, you know, it's sort of take your pick, really.
We are celebrating all day and night. A holiday of fantasy, a holiday of fun, a holiday of candy canes and cheer for everyone. Whether it is sunny or
Gonna wait a minute.
It is magical after all. It's made like candy. Just look at the value. Isn't it magical? Oh, and there's Mickey. This really is an enchanting Christmas fantasy. So cute. Why, thank
That's Chewy, Chewy and Louie. Oh, another princesses.
So underneath the big beautiful Disney castle, which is Belle's Castle, you can find the sleeping dragon. And there is actually a lift. If you go into the shop, there is a lift that takes you up onto the balcony of the castle or down to the dragon, so you don't need to worry about accessibility on those points, which is quite good. So yeah, that was really handy, and it's not very well advertised there, so it was quite convenient. So while we're waiting for the big firework display to happen, we thought we'd go back to some of our favourite rides. So we went to Buzz Lightyear and to Space Mountain and Star Wars, Star Tours, I think it's called, which were great. And again, the queues weren't too awful. So then it was time to go find our seat ready for the fireworks show.
So right now you probably can't see me. Can you? Well, you can't see me because I'm behind the camera. You see Lucy just about. You see Joey. We are sat on rocks. Okay, we've just come out of Frontierland because there's going to be a big show up there on the castle, and we needed to sit down, and there was nowhere else to go, and it gets really busy in the centre. So, mind you, once I'm down, I'm not sure I'm going to get back up again. But apparently there is a drone show coming up, so I will try and show you a little bit of that. But the castle is looking so lovely, and all those pretty lights, they're just adorable. I don't know if you can see them twinkling. Oh, you can see them a bit twinkling. It is really beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to go carry on having a bit of my lolly, and I will show you the drones in a sec.
Okay, so after we saw the fireworks, sorry, no video because my phone was just being an absolute nightmare. Anyway, we skipped down the side passages of the Main Street USA to get out, and then we had to get our shuttle back again. The shuttle was an absolute nightmare. Accessibility in the park, wonderful. Outside of the park, horrific. We ended up getting a taxi actually, because the pain levels were just so awful, but it cost €20 to get back to the hotel. I mean, we couldn't do that every day, it just wouldn't work, which was a real shame, but, you know, we did get back. But here is a little map of where our shuttle went from, and if you're in the main hotels, the shuttles, there are so many more shuttles. It's definitely worth staying in a main hotel for that point of view. Because there's no accessibility whatsoever otherwise. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed it. And I'll catch you on tomorrow's vlog. Bye.